So as many of you guys know, I've started to get into the irrigation, and I'm starting to kind of get out of my comfort zone. I'm starting to do jobs that I've never done before, and I'm learning a lot. Pretty much every time I go out and do irrigation, I'm learning something new, and that's exactly what I wanted. But today was a day where I learned a lot, but man, was it frustrating learning a lot today. So anyway, I kind of wanted to share the story with you guys and vent. A lot of you guys know I've gotten into the irrigation, and I'm kind of just jumping in with 2 feet. I have my dad to call whenever I can't figure something out, but other than that, I'm kind of just jumping in, and it's one of those things where I know eventually I'll figure it out. Even just on the job, I'll figure it out, even though I'm frustrated and I'm really not sure what to do. You know, it usually takes me a little bit longer than probably most people, but I end up figuring it out, and I learn in the process. Well, today was one of those days, and today was a day where I had it on the schedule where we were changing out a whole valve box, which is 6 valves, including a master valve, so 7 valves total. And to give you the short story on that, the reason why we're changing all this out is because the valves that are in this box, they're just old, they're corroded. You know, 3 of them isn't working properly, and it's a valve that's not made anymore. It's hard to get parts. Yeah, we can order them, but I talked to the homeowner and just kind of suggested, hey, while I'm down here changing this one valve out and fixing your problem, you know, to get that zone running, why don't we just go ahead and change all this out, and you won't have to worry about this for a very, very long time. And they 100% agree with me. They were on board. So we scheduled the job for this Friday. Since we've been getting a whole lot of rain this week and haven't been able to mow, I thought I would jump on this job early, get it done. That way, when it does clear up, I can get my mowing done. So today was that day we jumped on that job. And so first thing this morning, me and my son Tyson, we go over there, we dig it out. And I like to do that first before I get any parts or anything, because I want to see how the manifold is put together, so I can rebuild it and you know, just kind of see what I need. Anyway, so we get it all dug out and we go get our parts, we come back, and here's where I made my mistake. So normally on irrigation jobs, I like to plan everything out. I like to know exactly how everything's going back together, and I thought I had it all figured out. So let me show you. So in the valve box, they have the angle valves, and it's an angle valve because the water supply comes in from the bottom and then it comes out to the zone, and that's how it works. Well, I've never worked on these before except for the one that I changed in this valve box last week. Normally they're inline. The ones that I've dealt with, they've been inline, so they're just inline like this, and it's a lot easier to work with. Well, I thought to myself, well, I'm going to change them all to the inlines because they're just easier to work on, and we'll be golden. But one thing I didn't take into account was the space this was going to take for 6 valves to be in an irrigation box. So what I did is I went and bought all the parts, and I had them all laid out, and I was starting to put it together, had it all, you know, trying to get it all figured out, how I was going to put it together and everything. And it quickly dawned on me that this isn't going to work. They're all not going to fit in the valve box. It's going to be way too big of an area. It's, you know, basically the valve box is in the flower bed, and if I would have done it this way, it would have extended out into the yard, and it would have messed up their landscaping and everything. And I was like, man, I just can't do that. So so I decided to go back and get the angle valves and do it the right way, or the way that they originally done it. And they did that because these don't take up as much room as these do. So with that said, it was just a really frustrating day, and I spent countless, now I wouldn't say countless, but I spent a lot of time just wasted on going back to the store, because I can't buy these where I can buy those. They don't sell these angle valves, so I have to go all the way into Wichita to buy these angle valves. And by the time we get back, I'm trying to put them all together, and I'm just at that point, I'm rushing, I'm frustrated, I'm getting rained on, and I'm cold. And I just decided, you know what, we're going to take a break. We're done for the day. So I went and talked to the homeowner, and I just explained, hey, you know, if it's all right with you, we would like to come back in the morning. We'll finish this up. We got about 2 hours left to do this job, and we'll do it in the morning. And these people are just so nice. Every time I talk to them, they're always telling me how much they appreciate me and all this stuff. And I'm not even done with the job yet. So I really want to do a good job for them anyway. But they were really okay with that. So my plan is now is I'm going to go inside. I'm going to get these dirty clothes off, and I'm going to dry out. I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to eat some dinner, and I'm going to spend some time inside. I'm going to calm down because I'm really, really mad right now. I'm really, really frustrated at myself, at nobody else, but I'm mad at myself because I had this all planned out, but I just didn't see that part of it. I didn't see it, and it really bit me in the butt. So anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go clear my head. I'm gonna come back out. I'm gonna put this manifold together, and then we can go put it in tomorrow. And I can put it together here. Let me show you. So this here is the old manifold, and basically I'm just gonna build it identical to this one, and then we should be able to just plug it right back in and hook everything back up. So this is the master valve. These are the 6 irrigation valves. And yeah, so that's why I'm gonna, you know, like I said, I'm gonna go inside, I'm gonna clear my head, I'm gonna calm down because like I said, I'm really, really frustrated right now. And then I'm gonna come back out here in a couple hours, and I'm gonna sit at my workbench, and I'm gonna build this up. And we're gonna do it right, and everything's gonna go smoothly from that on. This I know. So anyway, guys, I literally just wanted to vent to the camera. I just wanted to vent and just let people know out there that you know, some people get really, really frustrated and they quit. And that's not me, but I do get frustrated. Usually what I do is I get frustrated, I get mad. I need to calm myself down, and then I need to clear my head and get back on it with a clear head. Because by the end of the day, it was like 4 o'clock. We didn't get over there until about noon because it's been raining here nonstop. It's cold, it's wet. I was trying to wait for the rain to kind of die out because the radar said it was going to be dying out around noon. And that never happened. It was just a kind of a constant drizzle all afternoon. So yeah, we spent 4 hours over there, and really all we got done is it dug out and the old one cut out. So, but anyway, like I said, you know, there's a lot of times when you're doing new things. Like for me, it's irrigation. I'm doing new things, you know, and I don't want to say I'm getting in over my head. It's just something that I just haven't done repetitively. So it takes a little bit longer to learn some things and, you know, to process the information for me anyway. So, but I just wanted to point out that there's a lot of guys that get frustrated and they just quit. Well, honestly, you don't solve anything by doing that. So I just recommend, for me, what works is just to calm yourself down, clear your head, and come back at it with a different perspective than what you did 2 hours ago. And that usually works. So like I said, here in a couple hours, I'm going to come back out here. It's going to be nice and peaceful. I'm going to put on some music. I'm going to just relax. I'm not going to put a time frame on anything, and I'm just going to get it done. And that way tomorrow we can go plug it in, and everything is going to work great after that. So anyway, guys, just wanted to share this video with you. Appreciate you listening to me rant. We'll see you guys later.